Today we are going to see one more scenario. As the title said, deploy a secure LAMP stack on the Kubernetes with secret config map app environment variable. So let's see the scenario in the detail. DevOps team want to deploy a static website on Kubernetes cluster. They are going to use the Nginx PHP forms and the MySQL for database. The team has already gathered the requirement and now they want to make this website live. Below you can find more details. Create some secret for MySQL. Create a secret name MySQL password, root password with the key value pairs, and this is the name and value. Then again create a secret name MySQL user pass with the key value pair as below. This is the value, and then create a secret name MySQL DB URL with the key value pair, and this is value, and create a secret name MySQL host with the key value pairs, and this is the value. Then create a config map PHP config for PHP INI with the variable order EPGS data. Then create a deployment name LEMP WP. Create two container under it. First container must be the Nginx PHP container using this image, and the second container must be MySQL container from image MySQL 5.6. Mount PHP config in the Nginx container at this path, and add some environment variable for both container. These are the environment variable. Take their value from the secret you created. Please make sure to use the environment variable. Do not use the environment form to define the name value pair of the environment variable. Create a node port type service LAMP service to expose the web application. Node port must be the 30008. Create a service for MySQL name MySQL service and its port must be 3306. We already have the temp PHP file on the jump host means local server. Copy this file into Nginx container under document root app and replace the dummy value of the MySQL related variable with the environment variable. You have set up the MySQL related parameter. Please make sure you do not hard code the MySQL related detail in the file. You must use the environment variable to fetch those environment. So in short, we are going to create one LAMP service for the applications and database. So before going to the step in detail, first let's see what we are going to achieve at the end of this video. And don't worry, all the step and everything is given in blog, and blog link I will give in the resource part of this video. So in this hands-on DevOps tutorial, you shall learn how to deploy a secure LAMP stack, Linux, Nginx, MySQL, PHP on the Kubernetes cluster. This course walk through the creating and managing the Kubernetes secret for MySQL credential, using the config map to configure the PHP setting, deploying a multi-container deployment with Nginx, PHP, FPM and MySQL, injecting secret into container using the environment variable, mounting configuration file into container, exposing your static website using the node port service, dynamically configuring your PHP application using the environment variables. So now let's see the step and YAML file whatever we need to apply to accept this requirement. So here is your Kubernetes YAML manifest for deploying the LAMP stack with create secret for MySQL credential, a PHP config map, a LAMP WP deployment with two container, Nginx plus PHP and MySQL, environment variable source from the secret service for both the web app and the MySQL. So let's go the YAML file one by one. First one is the secret API version of secret v1 kind secret metadata name of secret MySQL root password type is opaque a string data password is the root. Second secret we have similarly opaque and a string username this one and password this ones. Third secret we have the name MySQL DB URL type is opaque and a string and database key is value this one. Next secret we have the name MySQL host type is opaque and a string value is the host MySQL service. Next we have the config map API version of config map is v1 kind is config map metadata name of the PHP config data we have the PHP and I variable order and this value. Now let's see the deployment file. API version of deployment is fv1, kind is deployment, metadata name of deployment is LEMP WP. In a spec we have one replica of pod, selector match label LEMP WP metadata, then again labels LEMP WP a space container. First container in Nginx PHP container and image is this one and volume mount name is this one and going to mount in this path and sub path is php and name app volume and the mount path is the this one inside the application container. And then environment variables we have first one this one volume taking from the secret and name of the secret is this one and key is password. Second one is the MySQL database from it also second from secret name is this one and key is this one. Next secret the environment where MySQL user value from the secret key reference name this one and username this one. Next is MySQL key value secret and all the secret environment variable are taking the value from the whatever the secret we have created above. Similarly for this one also taking the value from the secret whatever we defined above. The next container is MySQL container image we have the MySQL 5.6 environment variable for this one MySQL root password value secret this secret also we have created above and the next one the name database value this and the next is the MySQL user value form secret and user all the secret we have defined above and we are using that secret in as environment variable in our pod. Okay, this one. Now next is the volume. The first one PHP config volume. It's taking up config map and config map whatever we created above. That's one we are using as a volume. The next one is app volume and this is a mtdir means it will be exist until the pod or container are running. Now let's go to the services. API version is v1 kind is metadata kind is services metadata name of the service and type is node port selector whatever the label we have defined in the our application and port protocol is the TCP port of the service is 80 target port of the container is 80 and node port we have the 3008. Next service to connect internally with application and database API version v1 kind service metadata MySQL service spec selector LEMP WP protocol protocol is the TCP port 3306 and target port is the 3006. Now we need to apply the all the YAML files. So by the help of kubectl apply -f, then we can see secret all the secret created, config map created, deployment created, service created, and everything is created. Same thing we can verify by kubectl get all. Now we need to copy the our file from the local host to the container. So in the cd temp we have the file this one and this one we are going to copy inside the container by the help of kubectl cp this one. Okay, then we are going to inside the container and then we are going to inside the app and we are going to app and we are going to check the value. Okay, so let's see how we are going to achieve this in the production clusters. So first copy the YAML file, all the YAML file at a one shot. If you want to run the multiple YAML file, at one shot, then you need to give the triple dash at the beginning of each YAML file. So I have already copied into the notepad. So just copied it, Control C. Then let's go to our production clusters. So this is our production cluster. Let's create one file vi. Let's say the pod.yml. You can give any name. Now go into insert mode, paste it. Now save it except colon wq. Now apply it. kubectl apply -f pods.yml. So we can see that all the secret are created, config map created, deployment created, both service are created. Same thing we can verify kubectl get all. So we can see the container still is creating a state. So let it be create, come into the running state first. Now both the container come into the running state. Now our next step, let's go to the next step. So YAML file we have already applied. This step already done, this step already we have verified. Now we need to go into the temp directory. Let's follow the mop only. Blog cd temp. We already have the one index file, but let's create one more vi dot vi. Let's give this one to here. In you need to give the php content, this content. So I have already copied into the notepad. So let's copy it from here and let's paste it. Save it. So we have this one. Now our next step is to copy this file to our container. So let's copy it and paste the command. To copy the file from localhost to container, we have the command kubectl cp, then file name, then we have the pod name, then the directory in which we want to copy, then container name. So our pod name is let's double confirm the pod name. So this is our pod name. So let's copy the pod name. We copied the pod name. Now let's change the pod name as per the current pod name. Now let's paste it. Now let's press enter. So file is copied. Now let's double verify. So for that we need to go inside the container. So to get inside the container, kubectl exec -et, then pod name, then -c container name bash. We need to change the pod name. So our pod name is this one. Copied it. Then let's change the pod name. Paste it. Press enter. Just wait. Now we are inside the container. Now let's go inside the app folder. App. press enter. Just wait. Now if we check, we are inside the folder. We have the file index2.php, whatever we copied from the our local. Let's rename it mb index2.php. Actually, we need to rename to index.php. Just wait, it taking some time. Now it's renamed to the index.php. Just wait. So now let's rename the index.2.php to index.php by the help of the command mb. So press enter. Just renaming. Just wait. Now let's see. So our file name is rename. So every setup is done. Now by the help of node port and node IP, let's open the our application in browsers. So we are in browser. In browser we have given the node IP and node port. Let's refresh it. Now you can see the message connected successfully and query executed. It means our application, PHP application, LEMP stack application are running fine. So in this way, we can deploy our LEMP stack application by using the MySQL and PHP. Thank you. Happy learning. See you in the next video.